Hello and welcome, Angelo is here, and today we are going to see how to play with black pieces. And white, one of the most popular moves is 1 to e4, and black can reply with e5, symmetrically place the pawn in the center of the board, try to do something like a mirror to control the equal space here in the center. White can develop the knight here, and this pawn is under attack, so we are going to protect that pawn on e5. White can develop with bishop to b5. This is the Spanish opening. The main idea is to capture this knight here and maybe after that to capture that pawn on e5, but it cannot really do that because after knight f6 we are immediately attacking that pawn. And here white castling, this is another normal move, hoping to capture that pawn on e4, and this is not a very good idea because if we just capture here on e4, our king is still in the center, and now white can continue with rook to e1 attacking that pawn, and when this knight leaves away, then he can capture the other pawn on e5. So this is extremely dangerous. But here black has another idea, another very nasty idea, and this idea is knight to g4. It looks very strange move because we are putting the knight here against the enemy king's side, and the most natural move for white is to kick away that knight, right? It looks very logical to play this move because the knight is there and white is hoping to kick away that knight and then develop normally his pieces. But already he falls into the trap here because he is attacking the knight, but a very strong reply is h5. The idea is that we are giving the knight, and this is the fishing pole trap, because if white just captures, sorry I did it very quickly, if white just captures the knight here, he won a knight. But now black's attack develops very rapidly. We can capture on g4, and now the key defender, the knight on f3, is under attack, as you can see. This knight should go away, and mainly it has two moves. One is on h2 and another one on e1. If we put the knight on h2, this is not very good because black can continue with that move, queen h4, not only attacking the knight but threatening a checkmate on h2 or on h1. So white cannot do anything at all here because if he just captures there, we can deliver a checkmate in one move on h1. On right, so rook and queen are coordinated perfectly here, and for that reason white can try this move, knight e1, try to escape with the knight, and now he is threatening that pawn on g4. How to develop the attack, how to continue attacking? Of course, queen h4, immediately threatening checkmate on h2 and h1. However, white here can base his defense on this move f3. And now what we are going to play with black pieces, you can pause the video and try to think. It's black's turn. And if you just give a check here on h2 or on h1, then white can escape on that square, and after that he can move away on e2 or on e3, and white king escape, right? Escape. For that reason we should play a very strong move here, g3. This is very important because we are covering that square on f2. The knight is completely out of the way, it cannot help the defense, and our main threat is queen h2 or queen h1. And for example, after bishop takes, we can deliver immediately this checkmate. This is the fishing pole trap. I hope you enjoyed it. You are very welcome to click the thumbs up button, and see you soon.